Mega Pinsir is making its way into Pokemon Go raids this Thursday, so we're going to go over the top counters to help you break it down, know the 100% IVs, the top things to do for this Pokemon, and is it going to be good in Pokemon Go? So welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go! For the first time ever in Pokemon Go, we have the Mega Pinsir. That's going down on Thursday, May 11th at 10 a.m. And that's going to go all the way until Wednesday, May 24th at 10 a.m. local time. And there will obviously be a shiny available coming from the Mega Pinsir raids, which you'll be able to catch in the Pinsir form, not in the Mega form. And this Pokemon is going to be a flying and a bug type Pokemon in the Mega form. In the regular form, it is only going to be a bug type Pokemon. It's going to max out at 4728 with an attack value of 305, which is pretty impressive because that's kind of on par with what Mewtwo is, obviously before we do hit the Mega. A defense of 231, but the stamina is at 163, which is going to be slightly problematic in making this Pokemon that much better than it is right now. And then let's talk about its weaknesses. This Pokemon is going to be double weak to rock, so we are going to exploit that weakness when attacking this Mega. And it's also going to be weak to ice, flying, fire, as well as electric for that flying type combination. And as far as its resistances go, it's actually going to be triple resistant to ground, double resistant to fighting as well as grass, and then single resistant to bug. And then as far as the 100% IVs, just remember 1690 because it only can be caught as a Pinsir form. It will not get caught in the Mega form. And then as far as the level 25, which is going to be only one condition that boosts the catch of this Pokemon, which will be rainy weather at 2113, which then leads us into the moveset of this Pokemon. So it's going to get Fury Cutter and Bug Bite as far as the quick moves that are bug forms, but then it also gets Rock Smash, and Rock Smash is going to be effective against rock type Pokemon, so that will be slightly problematic when that moveset is on this Pokemon. And then as far as its charge moves, it will get Close Combat and Superpower, which is problematic because it, once again, is going to be a fighting move that is effective against our rock type counters. It will also get X Scissor, and then it will get Vice Grip, which is a normal move. And then it has a legacy move of Submission. So how many trainers will it take to take down this Pokemon? According to Pokebattler, it will be 1.07 trainers, so that is level 40 counters, so this Pokemon theoretically should be duoable in the right conditions, with the right counters, level 50 counters, under partly cloudy conditions. I think that it should be a little bit easier than having these conditions and needed to go all after the level 50 counters, but you guys drop in the comments and come back and report back to see how fast you can take down this Pokemon in the Mega form. But once again, I'm not going to encourage you guys to do too many solo Mega raids because it does cut down on the amount of Mega energy that you will be yielding per raid, meaning you'll have to raid a whole lot more to get a whole lot less Mega energy, as opposed to raiding with bigger parties, taking it down fastest and getting the most bang for your buck here, which then is going to lead us into our counters. But first, before we get into that, let's start on our Mega Pokemon. What Pokemon can we use in the Mega form to get XL Candy in the higher quantity from this Pokemon when catching it? There's going to be 2 Pokemon, but once the Mega Pinsir comes out, it will be 3 Pokemon. We have Mega Scissor, which is going to be a bug steel type Pokemon. We have Mega Beedrill, which will be the bug and the poison type, and then we will have the Mega Pinsir, which will be the bug and the flying type. But obviously you can't get the Mega Pinsir all the way to Mega level 3 as of right now, so it's going to have to be one of the 2, and everybody should have at least one Mega level 3 Beedrill because it's been out for so long, and you get free Mega energy in the quantity of 5 every time you spin your first Pokestop of the day, and I believe that's still going on as of right now, which is then going to lead us into our counter. So the number 1 counter, although it is a flying type Pokemon, and yes, typically speaking, it would get you more XL Candy when catching it. Remember, it takes a change in form from bug flying as the Mega to when you catch it, it's only the bug form, so it will not carry over here, but that Rock Throw Rock Slide on the Mega Aerodactyl will take this Pokemon down the fastest, and that really going to come down to, are you looking to get the most Mega energy from these Pokemon, or are you looking to get more XL Candy for this Pokemon? So that you're going to have to decide that. But Mega energy, just remember, you can catch Pinsirs in the wild, but you can't get Pinsirs in the wild caught and get that Mega energy, but you can walk for it once you do that Mega evolution. So the choice is ultimately going to be up to you. I value the Mega energy and the XL Candy simultaneously very valuable, but at the same time, at some point there will be an event where bug types will spawn and Pinsir will be one of them. You can catch them, trade them over 100 kilometers and get the guaranteed XL Candy. So I would prefer to start off with this Mega Aerodactyl, taking the Pokemon down the fastest, and then switch over into, once you get enough Mega energy, I would say about 1,000, that should be good to be able to Mega evolve you 1. I'm going to go for multiple of these Pokemon because I just love the way it looks. Shadow Aerodactyl is going to be in spot number 2, and why is the Aerodactyl at such a high placing? That is because it is a flying and a rock type Pokemon, so it is going to actually only be neutral to fighting. In spot number 3 3, we're going to have the Rhyperior with Smackdown and Rock Wrecker. Rock Wrecker is the Comday move. In spot number 4, we're going to have Tyrantrum with Rock Throw and Meteor Beam, actually, which is an impressive place for this Pokemon. In spot number 5, we have Smackdown and Rock Slide on the Terrakion. In spot number 6, we have Smackdown and Meteor Beam on the Gigalith. In spot number 7, we have Fire Spin and Blast Burn on the Mega Charizard. In spot number 8, we have Smackdown and Rock Slide on the Rampardos. In spot number 9, we're going to have the Shadow Golem, which is going to be Rock Throw and Stone Edge. In spot number 10, we are going to have the Landorus in the Therium form with the Rock Throw and Rock Slide. And that Pokemon there will actually not be affected by the Rock moveset because it's actually a Ground type Pokemon. So although it's not going to get that stab boost for the Rock type, still a relatively effective Pokemon here. In the next spot, we have Fire Spin and Blast Burn on the Mega Blaziken, followed by Smackdown and Meteor Beam on Mega Aggron. The only problematic thing about the Mega Aggron is that it is going to be double weak to fighting move with a Rock and a Steel type combination, so do be cautious. In preferential, stay away from this Pokemon as a Mega and a counter. And next, we have Rock Throw and Rock Slide on regular Aerodactyl, another budget counter. There's multiple budget counters in here, including Rampardos as well as Rhyperior. Even the Mega Aerodactyl is a budget counter, which is very cool. Then we have the Rock Hidden Power and Brave Bird on the Shadow Apex Ho-Oh, Fire Spin, Sky Attack on the Shadow Moltres, and then we're going to go into Shadow Omanite. And if you guys want to see more counters, please pause here and check it on the way down. So as far as our weather conditions, the biggest hitting weather conditions are going to be partly cloudy weather to boost all of our Rock type counters. The sunny weather will boost all of the other counters that fall into the Fire typing, not the double weakness, but they are covered in some of these spots here, which are pretty impressive for those Pokemon, being that they are going up against a double weakness in the Rock form. And then don't forget about the rainy weather, because that's going to boost the catch of the Pinsir all the way to level 25. Rainy weather will also boost all the bug type attacks, and windy weather would normally boost the moves of this Pokemon, but it does not have any flying moves as of right now. Maybe at some point it will get a flying move and we can see it do a little bit more damage. I don't know, maybe at some point we will see that. So now let's move over into best of the best and see where does the Mega Pinsir sit as far as the best overall moveset in Pokemon Go. At the top, the best bug type Pokemon overall is actually Mega Heracross with Struggle Bug and Mega Horn at 43.29. Mega Pinsir is actually going to come in second spot. As of right now, the first overall strongest Pokemon in the game, Bug Bite and X Scissor at 40.85, followed by Pheromosa, very glassy but very strong Pokemon, Bug Bite Bug Buzz at 38.95. Volcarona coming in next, which is a very rare Pokemon as of right now. And then we have Mega Scissor in comparison to the Mega Pinsir, Fury Cutter and X Scissors at 38.05. So that is really only 2 points differential right there. And then we have the Mega Beedrill not too much further down, 2.5 points below, with the Bug Bite and X Scissor, followed by Shadow Pinsir, Shadow Scissor, Genesect, and then some of the drives down there at the 33.4. So Pheromosa, the most strong bug type Pokemon in the game right now, externally of Megas, which is pretty cool, but the Mega Pinsir is the strongest bug type Pokemon in the game right now that will at some point get taken over by the Mega Heracross, but that Pokemon's not out yet, and at some point that Pokemon will probably have as well a Shadow Pokemon that will do a lot of damage. So as of right now, do I like the Mega Pinsir? I absolutely love it. It's a budget counter, great looking Pokemon, great looking shiny, it's doing a lot of damage, and it doesn't cost an extraordinarily large amount of money to be able to max out this Pokemon, because you can find the Pinsir in the wild. So A+ from me. Enjoy this Pokemon. Good luck out there. Love you and appreciate all of you guys for watching the videos. So thank you guys for being here. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.